Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com, and welcome to our studio on the summer solstice. Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been in touch with you, so I've got to apologize for that. I'm happy to announce that all the restrictions have been lifted from our state, so all the bars, nightclubs, and restaurants are fully open, and I'm back to gigging full time, and I had the opportunity to grab some side work at one of the local bars, a brewery, and I wanted to jump on that because I'm trying to generate as much funds as I can because 2020 was such a bummer. So playing catch up this summer, but that's a reality. I'm sure you can relate. I hope that where you're living, the mandates have been lifted as well and you can get back to normal. So a few things bring us here today. In the end of the video, if you stick around, I'm going to play one of our brand new songs from the Inferno album that nobody has heard before outside of this little studio. And you'll be able to hear how amazing Ravensea's vocals sound. She is just becoming incredibly more talented every time we rehearse and every time we do music together. So great things in store. And I'm also happy to announce that we are about to launch the Kickstarter for our second album, Inferno. We're going to launch the Kickstarter either the end of this week or probably Monday of next week. It's ready to go. It got approved. I'm just doing a few minor changes with the shipping. I want to be upfront with all you guys. The shipping will be in addition to whatever pledges are there. Everything's explained, but we're offering some really great things on the Inferno album, and there's going to be some great pledges and some great stretch goals. So there's going to be all kinds of cool collectibles and goodies that you will not be able to get after the album is released and goes retail, but we wanted to give you for the opportunity for supporting us early on and pre-ordering the album. There's going to be a lot of cool incentives, and we're going to throw in a ton of merch and a ton of bonuses for those for supporting us. So I think that's only fair because we want to share our music. If you are not familiar with us or the Inferno album, or maybe you just discovered us, this album is inspired by Dante's Inferno, which is a masterpiece. So we made it a conceptual album, which is a perfect fit for us because we love to tell stories through music. So it is a song for every layer of the 9 hells. So it progresses through the different layers, and how Dante, the brilliant poet from Florence, describes it as each level has a vice. So we're talking about greed and wrath and anger. So it's a very exciting project. We put 2 years into it and really paid attention to detail, so it would really be something special and it would really honor Dante in the proper way. And it's some cranking music. We've got some guest guitarists like Leo from Maldoran, the bass player from Valkyrie X, Jamie Baisden, and awesome piano playing by Kate Farkinson from South Africa. So a bunch of talent got put together for this album, and we're super excited to get it out there. And we just felt Kickstarter would be the best route for us because we're broke from 2020. Not that that's any different, because we've been starving musicians basically since we picked up our first drumstick or our first guitar pick or sang into the microphone, and that's just a reality. But nevertheless, we must create, because if we're not creating, we feel miserable. And so it's a blessing and a curse, I guess. I'm going to be launching a Kickstarter, so if you're not on our email list already, go to our website, dispelmusic.com, sign up for the free EP. This way we know where to send our music to you, and then I'm going to be sending an email for all our email subscribers how to get onto the Kickstarter link, and then you guys will have first access because a few of the pledges are only limited. So, we only have certain amount of the vinyl, certain amount of test pressings, and we're even offering an opportunity for you to be an executive producer on the album, help us make some decisions, help us choose some of the layouts, some cool things like that. So if you ever wanted to be an executive producer and see your name on an album cover, now's an opportunity, because that's something we wanted to share with you, and we want you to be part of the journey so you can be part of the process. And then when you sit down and you put that album on, because you supported us early and you've been watching these videos, you're part of the journey, you're part of the quest, and that's how we view music as a story. You're in the story. So that's the gist of it. And I will get out of here and quit talking, because I can talk all day. One of the gifts of a Gemini, the gift of gab. But I promised I would play some new music from this album, from the Inferno album. And I have to be honest with you, when I was mixing the thing down, I was getting chills, because it's just so satisfying to hear the music come together, and all the hard work and the project and the vision, and when it starts to materialize, and it's not only that it's finished, but it sounds unbelievable, like, wow, this is something I would buy from another band. It's a very satisfying and humbling experience, and I want to know what you think. So please leave comments below. We love hearing from you, and plus it gives us a gauge to know that, yes, you're out there and you're paying attention, and it just really helps support us, because a lot of times when you're in a little studio like this and not able to play live concerts, it's like isolation. So we appreciate your input. All right, without further ado, let's play some new music from the Inferno album.